Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. This is Xavier with Luxury Homes, Johannesburg. Today, once again, we are back in the beautiful Ebotse Golf and Lifestyle Estate, where we're about to tour this gorgeous, ultra-modern family residence. With me is Francois Marais from FM Architects, one of the leading architecture firms in South Africa. Now, specs. 3 beds, 3 baths, 2 garages. Francois.
Thank you very much, Xavier. So this particular residence is actually designed on quite a steep sloping site. The site has got beautiful views that we've got actually just to behind Xavier at the moment, which we'll have a look in a short while. But the complication with this particular site is that it faces onto the view on the one side in the direction of the slope. And the north is actually behind us, which is actually almost due north as we from where the sun is coming now. So our challenge was, how do you incorporate light into the design of the house, and how do you make this house be functional and actually use the features of the site to the maximum? So as we see and we approach here, the house has got very big cantilevering porticos and entrances that extend out. And as it extends out, it creates this beautiful 3-dimensional volumes that actually jump out at you. The staircase, in order to transition the level difference between the entrance and actually the house, actually forms quite a beautiful and stately feature as you enter, where you actually enter into only a single volume entrance lobby, where we like to do double volume, but with the cantilevering effect that we've got from the entrance, it has such a beautiful feature, and it actually allows us to bring the entrance volume down so that you are actually in a human scale in your entrance hall. We've got a beautiful entrance hall that comes off behind me, and as you enter, we actually have views towards the swimming pool and the garden, which is actually on an elevated level in order to create the views, etc., that we've got there. But we will move through that in a little bit more time. So as we enter into the double volume here, you can see it's quite an impressive double volume. It's not a very big volume, but it actually creates so much space with the way that we've used the stairs coming up into this volume, and also the way that we've used the roofs in this area. So the house, actually the style of roof that we've used here is called a butterfly roof. So the roof actually slopes to the inside, and what it does, it presents us with an opportunity for a clear story window, which actually happens just below the roof edge. And we utilize that actually in order to get light into the house. And as you can see, we're standing in the entrance lobby, which is in actual fact south facing, but it has beautiful light, it has beautiful views. We've reduced the walls in this space so that you are connected to the outside from the entrance lobby, and you actually view into your entertainment area from this point, because the entertainment area is completely separate from the street facade. So as we come in here from behind Xavier, there's a staircase that actually comes up from our garages, and it actually feeds into your entrance lobby. So it's very nice. The staircase is very centrally positioned so that it can distribute the flow in the house very easily when you're going up and down to the garages, etc. And it forms a very nice feature in the entrance. And it's also positioned in such a way, because it is on an estate, that it doesn't face onto the road, because you have privacy issues during the night time with people moving around on the estate if the stair is open to the road. So as we enter into this space here, very nice open plan functional area that we've planned here, a central kitchen with the dining room that flows directly off of your kitchen, and from the kitchen, very nice connection with your family room. And then as a third and additional function, we've actually done it so that the kitchen can actually service your covered patio directly. Because of the link that we've created and the way that we've opened up this space, you actually can flow and entertain from the kitchen to the outside. The dining area actually becomes part of your covered patio on the outside with these stacking doors that open up. So it can actually extend your entire entertainment space into this area So the entire residence actually functions as one. So everything is based on entertainment. How do we flow inside, outside? How do we entertain? How do we live from day to day? How do we have a connection with your family and your TV room? And then also, how do we flow this residence to the outside, which is obviously very important in the climate that we live in. We've got a very beautiful climate that's very open for entertainment. So on the kitchen area here, you can see we've got a very nice centralized island with a breakfast area. Once again, you can see how the light is actually coming in here. We've got northern light coming in through the windows here. We've got northern light coming in through our kitchen window on that side. All of these actually help to heat up the space and also get light into this area, which is making it very nice, open, light, bright and heated. Off of our family room, we have got a study and a guest bathroom that comes off of it. The study can double up as an additional bedroom if required. So here we've used the butterfly roof once again. So that window at the top there is actually due north, and you can actually see how the light is coming in directly into this room, which actually heats up the space quite beautifully. So the sloping ceilings here have become a feature on the ground floor, and we have got the sloping features also in the upstairs in the bedrooms in order to emphasize the movement and the flow. So also off of this entrance area here, we've incorporated a small atrium area here where the kitchen scullery looks out onto, and we are using it just as an additional source of ventilation through the space. As you can see, we can ventilate the air through here across the patio, cools down the residence quite beautifully in the summer. And it also creates that feel and connection that you're connecting with the outside of the residence everywhere. As you can see, very, very few walls that we've done on the bottom here. The views are quite spectacular, and I think if we go upstairs here now, I'll show you what we have tried to achieve. Move to the upstairs here. You can see this curved glass window which we have positioned in the corner here. And this curved glass window actually gets northern light into it as well. As you can see, it's very nice and bright. And it looks down into our atrium portion here, which is quite beautiful. So here you can see how the staircase has been separated from the street, so that when you're going up and down here, you might be in your gown or whatever at night, so that you can move up and down. Your privacy is not interrupted. You can clearly see the clear story windows that we've utilized, and it creates a beautiful voluminous feel on the inside. It creates light, space, and lets the north light in. As we move towards the bedrooms, we once again have this window that is like a picture window looking down into your atrium and courtyard here, which is quite a beautiful feature. And just once again, even from the top floor, it just gives you that exposure onto your garden. So here we've got two bedrooms with a centralized bathroom. In this particular home, we've kept the size very tight in the home, and for that reason, we have made certain planning decisions. Moving through to our main bedroom, once again, the butterfly roofs are very evident in this particular space here. You can see the clear story, how the clear story lets the light in. So it creates a very nice open feel bedroom. It looks very voluminous and spacious. And from here we've got a nice big dressing room, which is what Xavier is moving into at the moment. And then off of the space we've got then a well-appointed bathroom. So very nice flow from the two bedrooms, from the bedroom into your bathroom and into your dressing area. And then we actually have a beautiful view from here to the outside. If I just pull this back a little bit, you can just see what a stunning view there is from here. So from the top bedroom, both the bedrooms on this side have got views onto the golf course and the estate, and also overlooks our swimming pool and our garden area, which becomes quite a nice feature within the residence. So moving downstairs, I just want to point out just where we used some skylights as well. So we've just brought some skylights in. So on the junction here, we've got a skylight in front of the main bedroom, door. So it lets light in all the various spaces. So we're trying to get as much light as we can in, because the facing of the house is actually reversed because of the where the view is situated. And from our staircase here, we actually did a picture window that actually looks out onto the estate from this area. So actually quite a nice view to look out from here. So Xavier, moving down to the outside, I think just something else just to add on in this space here, because of the flow in this area, one can very easily entertain either inside or outside, or the dining room still has its own space. You can see what we've done with the bulkheads here. It still identifies the dining room as its own space. We've got the family room, which still identifies as its own space with the bulkheads that we've introduced into there. So each space, even though it's very open plan, when you're in that area or using that area, you still feel that it's in that space. It doesn't feel like it's got a, it doesn't feel like the space is too large. So then moving through onto our covered patio, once again trying to blur the boundaries from in to outside, as we spoke earlier, just that flow to the outside. Then moving from here, you can see we've positioned the swimming pool central to your covered patio, so that it almost frames the view to the estate. With us removing the balustrading in that area, it creates quite a beautiful and stunning view onto that side of the estate. So just looking from this area here, you can kind of get glimpses into the residence in various areas. So visually you're connected inside and outside through the residence. So quite a nice open plan, quite a very open style planned residence to the outside. Obviously on this side here you have got complete privacy because you're completely separated from the street now by a full level. So it actually creates quite a nice feel in this area because it's very open. It's still got the views, and as you can see, the swimming pool is positioned away from the residence so that it still gets the northern light, so that the house doesn't overshadow the swimming pool during the day. So just from this angle, you can once again just see the style of the butterfly combined with the flat roofs that we've done. The projection out of your butterfly roofs in almost like a cantilever configuration creates very beautiful sculptural effect on the residence. And when you view the house from the street, it has a very sculptural effect, which is very unique for the style of house, or even on the estate. It is a very unique look that we've achieved on the estate.
Francois, stunning, ultra modern family residence. Gorgeous. I love the natural flow, sunlight, engulfed sunlight, as one would say. The views as well. Stunning architecture. Guys, curious to hear your comments. Make sure to reach out to Francois if you have any questions. His details will be below this video. If not, make sure to make comments below. Have an awesome, awesome afternoon.